I bring y'all videos time after time of the out of control blacks. And this is not an exception right here. This is really, I couldn't believe how bold and brazen these people are. And yes, they're black. We have an epidemic going on right now in this country, and it's not COVID. It's nothing like COVID. It's a whole lot worse than COVID. We have these young blacks especially that are just slap out of control. They don't care. They're not worried about the police. A lot of the places are wanting to defund the police. And then when they do get locked up, the justice system, it's not on our side. It's on the side of the criminals. You're getting this no cash bail. You're getting these low amount for bail or bond or whatever, and they're getting right back out, and they're not showing up. A lot of them ain't showing back up for court. And if they do show back up for court, if they're black, they're going to be treated a lot more lenient because the judges don't want to be looked as being racist because, you're giving the black man more time than you are the white. Who's committing most of the crimes in America? And I'm not saying this just to pick on the blacks, but it is the truth. The blacks are committing most of the violent crimes that we see every day in America. Now, this story right here, he's going to show you pictures, but he's going to tell you at one point there was up to 500 of these people on dirt bikes and ATVs riding up and down the roads. Now, this is in Philadelphia. Dirt bikes and ATVs are for the country. They're not for to be ridden up and down on the city streets, but they allow it. They don't want to be looked as racist. And the only people that we see who are doing this are black people. We don't see white people doing this. We don't see Asian people doing this. We don't see the Indians, both powwow and dot heads doing it. We don't see no one doing it but black people. So when I say they're out of control, that's a true statement. I'm not saying every one of them are out of control, but we see a big number of out of control blacks. A lot more out of control blacks than we do out of control whites or Asians or Indians. We don't really see any of the other races being out of control except for the blacks. And then the mama's going to say, oh, my boy's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, that's right. You right, mama. Just a bad white man locking them up. Anyhow, I want to bring this video to y'all. Leave me something in the comments and let me know what you think.
All right, this goes into us here. We have brand new surveillance video from the police showing ATVs and dirt bikes converging on a gas station, Delaware Avenue at Spring Garden. You know that famous gas station down there. Steve, what do you have?
Mike, this is a follow-up to our lead story yesterday morning, and if this doesn't alarm you about this problem, nothing will. 3 cops asked me yesterday, this video hopefully will really be the boot up city officials' butt to get something done other than just watching these people do what they do. And watch this video. So this is Sunday night, 8 o'clock. And there's 2 angles. There's this surveillance camera that police have there, and there's also the camera that's called a body-worn camera. And you'll see the guy on that dirt bike come up to the side of that police SUV and launch a brick into the windshield. So what happened was, one guy had a stolen dirt bike. He leaves it on the ground and runs. Watch the guy right there. See him throw the brick? Now, they have it from that angle. Now, watch in video number 2. The officer's out of the SUV. You can see him in between the pumps. He's trying to pick up that bike that we showed you yesterday. And there's the guy throwing a brick into the windshield. They're kicking the police cars. They're throwing bricks, bottles, and anything else they can grab at the police. Now, they're not making an arrest. That guy just took off, fled on foot. They're just trying to, as police put it, secure the bike that was reported stolen out of New Jersey. And they come under attack at a well-lit gas station just trying to do their job. And these guys were as many as 500 at one point going up and down Delaware Avenue, according to the witnesses and police radio reports. But this is what's going on. So this is how we showed you that broken windshield yesterday from inside the car. And now you see how it got broken. So I know it's hard to identify people from that far away with a mask on, but the dirt bike itself, the red and white dirt bike, if it's not abandoned, and maybe you know somebody who was dressed like that Saturday night. But this is what police are dealing with, and this is not when they're trying to arrest these people. That is almost the point here. They're not even arresting them. They're just trying to get that bike that was abandoned at the pumps on its side that we showed you yesterday and get it into a police car to take it away, because that gas station's open as well. And then that's what happens. They're swarmed around like a bunch of bees, as one officer said, and they had stuff flying at them from all angles, and they didn't know what to do. Unfortunately, no police officers were hurt. But how does city officials react to this? Well, the mayor say this is more, quote, social dysfunction, one officer asked, as he described the ransacking and shoplifting and fights at the Wawa stores that forced them to decide to close. Or is he actually going to say, hey, this is an attack on Philadelphia police who work under him? But just something surprising to see on video. We saw that one guy on South Broad Street come under attack just because he accidentally hit somebody last year, and it was horrific to learn he had his little brother in the car, and the car was totaled, and the guy pulled a gun out, and people had to stop him from doing something with the gun. And now you see this latest video of what happened here Sunday night. So there you go. This new video, both from the surveillance camera where you see the guy throw the brick, and then from the body-worn camera. Right. And you can say at least he threw it at a car and not at the officer, because he could have did some serious damage if that brick hit an officer in the face.
They're so outnumbered. I mean, what can you do?
Just in case you missed the opening to this or whatever, I'm going to say it again. There is definitely an epidemic happening here in America, but no one wants to talk about it. No one at all. Even in the gubernatorial, how you say it, debate with Stacey Abrams and Brian Kemp and this other guy I just watched, none of them want to bring up the issue. Oh, they talked about gun control, and Stacey Abrams, she was talking about her crap, but the people that get the guns the right way, they're not the ones committing these crimes. It's your thugs, it's your fellas with these stolen guns or illegal guns that are doing it. But Skip, if you said that, you would be calling out the black people. Hey, it is what it is. You're not going to get a problem fixed unless you address the problem by name. All right, I'll catch y'all next time on the Chicken Bone News Network. Pop, pop, pop.
Remarkable.